Hi and welcome to a new episode of Bump in the Night.
So the big question is, are you scared of the dark?
Yes, we've come through to the Tyne Theatre and Opera House here in the heart of Newcastle.
That's right, and this building spans over 150 years old. And now, I don't know if you can tell this at home, but where we are standing now, the acoustics change incredibly, and one of the most famous opera singers in the world performed right here in this very spot.
It's astonishing, isn't it?
Isn't
You can
it?
hear it. I'll tell you all about that later. Now, Mel, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, and the 100 echoes. Now, I am frightened of my own shadow easily, but I think you're going to be more questionable, aren't you? You're going to be a bit more of a skeptic.
I like to, try and explain things. So if a door shuts, was it a draft? Is it the air conditioning? Is that orb really a moth flying around? However, 150 years of theatre in this building. Thousands and thousands of people laughing, cheering, crying, booing, hissing. It's got to have absorbed some energy, and I think we're going to feel that tonight.
Absolutely. Now, we've already been told of the infamous hotspots and the legendary ghosts that already reside this. But I mean, it sounds like someone's just turned the microphones on in here. So I think it's about time for Curtain Up.
The Tyne Theatre and Opera House originally opened in 1867 and is one of only 10 existing Grade 1 theatres in the UK, which dates back to the Victorian period. Throughout its long history, it's played many roles, from producing great theatre to receiving international stars of the stage and screen. After the First World War and the popularity of moving pictures, it was converted into a cinema and was the first picture house in Newcastle to show the new wonder of the silver screen, talking movies. Over the years, it's had many dramas itself, including a devastating fire which destroyed the backstage area and fly tower. But that's now in the past, and under new management, the venue continues to be an important hub of entertainment. With many ghostly sightings reported, it's now time for Curtain Up and our next paranormal investigation. Well, there you go, folks. Over 150 years of history on this very stage, from sea battles to horse racing to the world's greatest opera star. There's been a lot of drama in this building, but will we experience that tonight? Well, it's time for our paranormal team to arrive and for the investigation to start.
Well, the team have just arrived. They're starting to set up behind us there that we can see. So, Terry, I guess, what were your first initial reaction or feelings between you and the rest of the guys when you first walked into the building? A lot of history within these walls.
Yeah. Came in, never been in here before, and we were just so taken back with the size of the place. Absolutely looks amazing in here, so I'm hoping it will be pretty active tonight.
So the experiment that you guys are going to be conducting this evening, tell us all about that. How are you going to be trying to connect to any spirits that could possibly be here?
Well, what we're going to do is an SP7 spirit box. It's a little box that goes through radio stations, and it goes through a quarter of a second, so it won't stay on any one station to get a name. Hopefully words or names will come through the box. We'll try and get our own names or anybody that maybe even works in here. And we do believe people, and it's been built over a graveyard as well, so something should come through. But we will go and do that in the basements below the stage level. We're also going to be putting up on the top tier some motion detectors as well to see if anything's moving around up there, which we've had reports that does happen.
Well, the guys are starting to set everything up. This is already starting to make the hair stand up. I'm not thinking that someone could say a name or see someone in between the aisles. There's definitely no shows going on tonight, just our own. So I guess it's time to start the investigation. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Right then. Okay. So, I've got my torch. What are we going to do first, Terry?
Well, we're going to put the digital recorders on and we'll see if we can capture anything on an AVP.
Right, so this is where you speak and their voices should come back on this.
Should come back onto this recorder, yeah.
Right, okie dokie. After you know.
Well, if there's anybody on this stage with us right now, could you please come to this device with the little red light that I'm holding? Speak into the little red light.
If I see a face in the stalls, I'll not be happy.
What?
That wasn't bad. I felt that.
It's the, there's a little girl that sort of been seen wandering around in here. Why don't you come down on stage and come and join us?
Let's try a spirit box.
What does the spirit box do again?
It's like it's a little radio thing, runs through radio stations, quarter of a second. So it's
That's how it talks to you. So
yeah, you get
words from the radio,
and you can actually hear
so
them.
they can say a full sentence to you.
But if you hear a word or a name or something like that, it's gone through several stations, so it's not like it's locked on one station.
Oh, that's making it a bit more spooky.
If there's anybody with us right now, and you've got the opportunity now, can you say your name through this box?
I think it's Terry.
That sounded like Terry.
That sounded like Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, that's something. Can you say Peter or Mel? Oh, that was definitely...
Bob seemed to like that.
Can, Bob, if you are with us right now, can you please say your... I just heard Peter then. I heard that as clear as you.
I thought I said
Peter.
I don't like that. Oh my God, that was Peter. Oh, oh my God, that was... Oh. He just said Peter?
Yeah. Peter.
Peter?
Peter.
Oh.
I think so.
Go under the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go downstairs.
Right, okay, so we're going to go under the stage and see what we can find under there.
Better not be rats. Well, we're going under the stage now.
Well, we're under the stage, but we're going to go
Deeper.
further. Stop it!
You all right? Music.
Can anyone else think like a far off conversation kind of?
Yeah.
Is that
Listen. It sounds like a young girl talking.
sounds like someone murmuring?
Yeah. And that's not coming through any pubs or anything nearby or anything like
It
that.
can't because we're right underneath.
Okay, let's listen,
I can hear it. What was that? Was that somebody doing it?
No, I was. That had to be.
That's him falling over. What? Seriously, honestly, now. Just tell us that was nobody.
Lindsay, has that ever happened before?
I don't know.
That sounded like something falling.
That was like something heavy being thrown.
Did you hear a bang just after? Right.
I heard the bang.
Did you hear the bang? Right. What was that noise?
Did you hear just that noise as well?
What was that noise?
That was above you.
It sounded like
If the little girl that was talking before, we've moved over to the other side of the stage area. Come over and join us and speak to us. Did you just hear?
no. We what?
spiders, like a boot. I heard a crunch, but... Well, there's a lot going on already, and the night is still young.
Oh, I'm getting the shivers already. Yeah, so join us in a few minutes where we're going to attempt to do our individual camera investigations, but let's see how we get on down here first.
It was scary under that stage, wasn't
That was not pleasant. There was, you could hear murmurings of a girl. There was things.
That was you.
There was no, I didn't like that at all. It's safe to say I don't want to head back there anytime soon. So.
Right. But what we need to do now is we need to split. So I'm going to send you up to the gods because apparently there's lots going on up there. There's meant to be little girls running around. We've set up sensors up there. So you go up there, take a team with you, and I'm going to go down to Dylan's bar.
So you go for a pint, that's nice.
I don't think it's a working bar. I think it's a spooky bar. I think the only spirits I'll have in there are ones that go, ooh. You are now entering Greenwich Village, Dylan's bar. Right. Spooky Dylan. Hello? 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 Is there anybody in the bar? So, this is Dylan's bar. It's not been open for years, as you can, I mean, look at this, as you can tell. Oh dear God. Oh. Hello. I mean, these have not been used in a long time. Oh, look at the cobwebs in there. Oh, look at the cobwebs above us. Oh my God. Spiders. Run, I'm sorry, no. No, I can do with ghosts, I can't do with spiders. I don't know how Mel's doing upstairs, but it's quiet here, and I think I'm just spooking myself. But it doesn't feel eerie, it just feels very dusty. So I think we need to venture back into the auditorium.
If there's any spirit energy that was making a noise just below us, can you let us know through this box? Rob, if you're up here with us right now, can you say your name through this box, please? Do you know that Peter is downstairs in the bar area?
Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's made me tingle.
I've heard it say anyone's name that much in one night.
I know.
I can't get over that.
Oh, that's made
really weird,
that's
isn't it?
really made.
Mind you, I did say just
Every
now,
hair
didn't
on
I?
my
I just
body
said,
stand
do you
up.
know that Peter is downstairs? And
Oh, that's
said
made me
Peter.
feel a bit sick.
It shouldn't even be able to go over that many like swoops.
No, that's right. It's gone through so many stations there. So
Everyone heard that said Peter.
definitely.
Totally.
Did I just say yeah?
Someone wants
How
to
many
speak to Peter.
people do you see up here right now?
Is someone trying to speak to Peter? Stop it, man.
Who's that down there?
That's
Richard.
Richard.
Are you through her?
Yeah.
Is that where the red light is?
Look, can you see someone on the station there?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's them.
that's Richard.
It's them.
That's Richard.
It's very 20 past
Oh,
10.
you're the cameraman.
We'll have to head down now.
Time for a cuppa.
Well, the investigation's coming to an end. What do you think?
I didn't like under the stairs, end of the stage. I didn't like at the top of the gods. I didn't really like anything. I'm just going to stick to the theatre during the day when there's a lovely show on. Thank you very much.
Well, it's time to head back to Paranormal HQ to sift through the evidence.
And then there was light. Well, we're back here at the basement of Paranormal HQ to go over some of the evidence that we've caught.
That's right. So the Tyne Theatre and Opera House, every theatre has a ghost. It has to. Guys, what did you think of the venue?
Absolutely brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it as well. Fantastic investigation.
I mean, it's you know, just dramatic being on that stage, looking out there. But what did we collect? What information did we get?
Well, before we actually started the investigation, we did take a few snapshots on a still camera, and we actually caught an orb in the auditorium towards the direction where Bob sits, which is up in the gods. The orb doesn't look as if it's that far out, but it's definitely as clear as anything.
So what's an orb for people at home who don't know?
An orb is a little light that will where the energy is trying to manifest itself, to show itself, and that's how the orbs start
So
out.
people think that's a spirit that you're looking at?
Yeah.
So this was seen near where Bob, who was, we were told was the resident ghost, if you will, up in the gods.
Well, it was out in that direction. To me, it looked as if it was a little bit nearer to us.
So that's before we started. We then got up on stage. What happened then?
We remained on stage there, and we did do a thing called a spirit box session. And within that, it goes through radio stations at quarter of a second. So it's you looking for, over the white noise, you're looking for names or anything that's relevant to what we've asked. Now, on that time, the first name that actually came out was something called Bob. Now, Bob was a performer that was killed by a cannonball, and he's the one that sits up in the gods as well. We then asked it if it could say Bob again, but it said my name came through, Terry came through, and then I think your name came through, Pete.
Mine came through a couple of
sorry, I know
times.
what it was. It was Mel.
My name came through, but one of the main word and name that kept being thrown out at us was Peter's name. So someone was trying to get a message to you, but it was really clear. Sometimes it was a case of you could mistake it for something else, but there were at least 3 times I can count on that it said Peter every syllable.
We have never had that before on the equipment. We've never had a specific name come through so many times.
So along with Peter's name being mentioned several times and in different locations as well, we caught stuff on stage, we caught stuff under the stage, noises, as well as just the names being thrown at it.
Oh, yeah. Think about it. We had actually been told prior to going in there that a little girl has been seen roaming the theatre as well. So was this something to do with that? It could well be.
So
Tyne Theatre and Opera House then in Newcastle, I think you've actually managed to collect quite a lot of evidence or certain footage and recordings of some things can't be explained, name drops, noises, kit going malfunctioning as well. And again, the feeling we got when we were there. So, guys, is it a case closed or is this still open to further investigation, do you think?
In my opinion, I'd say it's definitely haunted there, and I think it would warrant another investigation. I would love to go back and do it all again.
You're the sceptic of the two. What do you think?
Well, there's definitely something going on at the theatre. I'd love to go back. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, you're the sceptic of us two. What do you think?
I think that obviously having my name shouted out in a theatre is perfectly normal, and they've got quality ghosts there that love star appeal. But yeah, I mean, every theatre's got a ghost. So yeah, it's haunted.
I always feel